I have a lot of Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance, but today I'm ranking them from worst to best in my collection. The worst Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance in my collection is Jean Paul Gaultier's La Male. Personally, this isn't a very great fragrance. It's very kind of minty and lavender. It is a good fragrance, but there is many better options. That's why it's at the last spot. But don't get me wrong, this isn't a horrible fragrance. It's still great. This is a more casual fragrance that you could wear to school or around. It's not very special occasion type fragrance. This is more classic, just basic fragrance. Nothing special. Next up is Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Eau de Toilette. This is a very good fragrance. Very fresh, very coconut, tonka bean, sandalwood. Very good. This is a very good summertime fragrance. You can tell that I like it a lot because of how empty it is. If you watch one of my first videos, it was almost full, and I think I sprayed about the whole fragrance while making TikToks. This is a very good fragrance if you want to smell good in the summer, and I would recommend this fragrance to anybody who wants to smell fresh. Honestly, I'd recommend getting the Eau de Parfum version because it's basically the same thing, but it's a little bit more strong and has better projection and longevity. Now, the second best Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance in my collection, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. Now, this is the best panty dropper fragrance that I have, and I'm actually almost completely out of sprays from this bottle. Sexy! Now, this fragrance drops panties every time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it smells the best, in my opinion. Now, this is probably the ladies' favorite Jean Paul cologne, but personally, it's not my favorite, but it does have a very nice honey smell, and I'd recommend this to any teenager that's trying to drop panties in 2025. The number one best Jean Paul cologne, in my opinion, is Jean Paul Gaultier's La Male de Parfum. Honestly, this is my second bottle because I can't get enough of this shit. Personally, I broke the first bottle of it, but I had to repurchase with the biggest size possible. Because I go through this stuff like toothpaste. I cannot get enough of it. This is my favorite fragrance. I probably would daily this fragrance every day if I had to. I wear this fragrance to school, to work. Anytime I'm going out, you're probably going to smell me wearing Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male de Parfum. This fragrance has a very nice lavender and vanilla smell. This is probably the best long-lasting Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance out of any Le Male or any Jean Paul that you can get your hands on. This is the most long-lasting and has the best projection. Number 2 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.